Hey guys, today we're going to be reviewing the new Emmure album, Look at Yourself.
I find this scientifically fascinating.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. This is the KP Show. I am your host, KP. We're going to get right into this. Emmure has a new album out. It's called Look at Yourself. It's the 7th studio album from these guys, and I've listened to them all the way back when their EP came out. And like back in, what was it, 2007, 8, that kind of era when like deathcore was a thing, and bands would like have local shows at fire halls and stuff like that. That's when I got into Emmure. I don't know when you guys did, but that's how I remember them. They were always like the band playing the PA when local bands were waiting to be put on. So that's my background with Emmure. And another thing too, get ready for this. I've liked every single album that Emmure has put out. That's right, every single album Emmure has put out. And there's all kinds of different reasons for that. I like the different lineup changes so far. I like all these things that they've like progressed over the decade over time. But now we're talking about the 7th studio album here in 2017, Look at Yourself. So let's go back just a little tiny bit. Emmure announced, well, I don't even know if they announced it. News broke that everyone besides Frankie left Emmure. Frankie was just kind of left by himself, and everyone's like, well, that's probably it for Emmure. Nice knowing you. See you later. But that's not how it went down. Frankie kept it going. Frankie recruited 3 guys. He got Joshua Travis, he got Phil Lockett, and Josh Miller, all from Glass Cloud, which we haven't really heard much from them in a while either. And when this news broke that this new lineup was a thing, I was blown away because I wasn't expecting that, 1. And 2, I was really excited. I was like, hell yeah. I haven't heard anything from Josh Travis in a couple years. I want to hear what he has to do. And I saw Glass Cloud live before at Scream It Like You Mean It 2012, and that was sweet. Watching Joshua Travis is a blessing. I recommend going to see this new lineup now live. So back to the review. They put out a song called Torch in late 2016, and when this happened, I was all for it because 1, it was heavy, 2, it was groovy, and 3, there were some hardcore parts that we really haven't heard much from Emmure do, like hardcore kind of riffs or whatever in, I don't know, a while. I mean, there's some stuff here and there in the last few albums, but not really compared to earlier days. So when hearing this, I'm reminded of the newer studio sound that they're going for with the last couple albums, but I'm also reminded of the 2007-2008 kind of era of Emmure. So they took some good aspects from different albums and kind of put them into one, and they also made their own distinct album with this lineup, and I'm super amazed by, because the production quality of this, I'm really picky about production quality. It could be a really great band out there, and they might have some really good riffs, the greatest drum fills, killer vocals, but if the production is not that great, I will probably never listen to it again. And I'm sorry, but I'm just picky. I don't want to hear bad sounding albums anymore. It's 2017. There's ways to make it sound good. But the production quality in this is top notch. Even, like, I hear the bass. The drums come through crystal clear. The guitar tone is stupid. And Frankie's vocals pierce through everything, and it's sweet. Speaking of Frankie for a minute, this album, I don't know if you guys have noticed this or not, but his lyrical content is a little bit different from what we're used to. There's no more watching people suck dicks. There's no more bring a gun to school. There's like that era of Emmure might have ended. I'm sure. there's some stuff here and there in the album, don't get me wrong. I didn't comb through the lyrics one by one, but just overall, after listening to it a few times, I didn't notice that style that he usually goes for. Again, going back to the earlier days of Emmure, that also wasn't too much of a thing. So what do you guys think about that? This new album is also on a new label called Sharptone Records, which is sweet. We got a lot of new bands on there now. This emerged not that long ago either, and I'm excited to see what other bands are going to come out on it. But there's a lot of bands. I don't know, I was going to go with that. So now I'm going to look at this a little bit of good and bad. I like it. I listen to it a lot. It's sweet. Some people can compare it to like Speaker of the Dead if they really wanted to. I've heard that. I have. It sounds great. There's like, if I have to nitpick about this album, and I kind of do, there's 13 tracks on this album. And when I saw that, I was like, hell yeah, 13 tracks. Let's go. It's only 30 minutes, which is fine. That's long enough. I could listen to it over and over and over and not be like, when is this album going to end? Like, I'm only halfway through, oh, I don't want to listen anymore. No, it's not like that. I like the length, but there's those filler songs on here that's a minute and a half long, and that kind of reminds me of Speaker of the Dead. I like that album. I love this album. If I had a nitpick, I'm not a big fan of filler songs. They're not bad, just not a big fan of them. Overall, it sounds great. I'm excited to see these guys live if I can. I have before, but now I really, really want to again. They're not really slowing down anytime soon. They're just going to keep going. You can see interviews with Frankie talking about this new lineup, and he's super excited about it. The other members are super excited about These other members are super excited about it as well. There's not a whole lot to say about this album other than hell yeah. Go pick it up today. It's sweet. Thank you guys for checking out this review. If you want to keep up to speed with me, I'm on social media. I have Snapchat, I have Instagram, I have Twitter, and it's at KevinXPal on all of those. If you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and have an awesome day.